the thing you're scared to do is usually the thing that you need to do. I didn't want to do a 20-mile run today. That means I had to do it. The first half of the run was in the mountains, got 1,300 feet of elevation gain, and then the last half marathon was under a 7-minute pace, had a 5:53 mile thrown in there. It hurt, but that's going to pay off come Boston. 3 weeks out, got like the 10 pounds to lose or whatever it was, or maybe it was like even 13 pounds. I was a big fatty last week. But week 6, we're going to absolutely dominate, and we're going to show everyone that we can get better and get faster and drop weight because we're professionals. That's what we do. My dad used to always say, do you want to be great or do you want to be average? I'm about to show that I want to be great. How about you? You like that? They haven't let me down so far. Marathon PRs and everything in between. Check it out. 30% off your first subscription order. 40. 41. Reps. Holy hell. Cajun IQ's legit. That's what that just proved. 9 more to get in 8 months for the end of the year. 41 reps, getting stronger every week, even with being a big fatty after Mexico. Being heavy. Looks like I'm getting strong too though. It's not all fat. 41 reps down. Got to get to my daily 100. And then got 20 more miles today. Did 20 yesterday, 20 more today. Let's go! Nine miles this morning on the treadmill. .611 pace. Just finished up the 20 miler for today with 11 more miles. Walked the first mile with my dog and my wife. It was 17 minutes. And then from that point on, I was able to run to where the average pace was 8 minutes a mile. So it was like all sub 7. My dad always said that I was a talented runner. And now we're going to see just how talented I am. I'm giving this my everything. People should be worried about how far I'm willing to take this, because I'm going to take it all the way to the top, baby. Dad, we're going to find out if what you said was true throughout my entire childhood. Let's go. 20 miles down. Second day of 20 miles. Going to do 140 miles this week. Let it play on. Everyday ab routine. No matter what I'm doing for the day. Last 2 days were 20 miles a day. Today is 20 miles. You guessed it. The 100 push-ups, 100 air squats, now 100 sit-ups, and then of course the 100 pull-ups on top of the 20 miles. What I do for the ab routine is 25 straight up sit-ups. After each set, you do 20 straight down pulses right here. They're like mini crunches. And then you finish the 20, and then side to side for 20. So you get the obliques and you're just tightening your core, so it makes it more defined. So 25, 4 sets, then the pulses 20, side to side 20. It's one question. How bad do you really want it? See my face? Sunken back in, baby. 3 days, 20 miles in a row. Today was 7:42 pace. After yesterday, just going balls to the wall every day. I always ask myself when I'm on those runs. Sure, I could cover the distance and kind of like lollygag, just get the mileage on my legs. But how much better could I be if I made every single mile count? It haunts me. Every single mile, every step, it haunts me at how good I could become. So I don't want to leave any stone unturned. Boston's coming up and I want to give it my freaking all. Change of plans. So I was going to do 20 miles today. No problems there. I made it 3 days out of this week. Was going to go the full week for 140 miles. But I got a call to compete in the Knoxville Marathon. And I know that I'm doing Boston and Eugene later this month. But this Sunday, April 6th, I was asked if I wanted to run the Knoxville Marathon, and based on their times from last year, I would place in the top 3, which is one of my 2025 goals. So it's hard for me to say no to competing and to running marathons, especially one that I haven't done yet. It just seems like fun. So we're gonna go. I'm just gonna go and do it. I'm gonna take these next few days off to let my body recover. It's not ideal to run 60 miles, 3 20-mile runs the week that you have to run a marathon, but my plan right now, finish in the top 3 and to set a PR in the marathon, sub 240 still. I'm not gonna let the mileage be an excuse. I'm just gonna go out and give my best. I still have 3 days to recover, 3 full days, take it easy, and I should be ready to go by then. Been training hard, so I'll take this as a training day for Boston, but really I would still like to perform to the best of my abilities, despite what I've done earlier in this week. Yeah, should be fun. I've never been to Knoxville. It's actually not the fastest course. It's like 1,200 feet of elevation gain. You gain that, and then you also drop that. So it starts and finishes at like the same place. So you're kind of going like this the entire time. A little bit hilly, but been training at elevation, obviously. Been getting in elevation gain. So I think that'll pay off to where I'm able to push and just run hard the whole time. Ideally, I'd be around 6 minutes per mile the entire time. I guess we'll find out if I have what it takes, but this will be a good gut check for Boston and for the sub 230 marathon goal. That's going to be 3 marathons this week, or this month for April, and that's going to be 9 total for the year. Who knows, maybe we're going to do 12 this year. I guess we'll find out, but whenever I get a call to go and do something fun, it's hard for me to say no. I love running, so let's go. Been a busy year so far. We have had the world record for pull-ups, obviously. These are the hands in all their glory. Went to Austin, ran the 242 marathon.
As you see, Janet Rono there is going to pass this guy in jeans.
A day later, we went to Burbank. I actually missed the flight, flew into LAX, hung out with Ketone IQ for a day.
Notice after you did your 10,000 in first pull-up, you turned to the crowd that was there and you said, what, was that supposed to be hard?
That's supposed to be hard.
What's the story behind, why do you say that all the time?
My dad and I say that to one another when it's a clearly objective, hard physical task, but it's a little bit of a mental edge. Even after accomplishing that, you can say,
that's supposed to be hard.
That's supposed to be hard. That's supposed to be hard.
That's supposed to be hard.
Then we went to Oregon, hang out with my dad, get a run in with him and see my family. And then we went to Mexico, just got back from there. And then less than a week later, going to Knoxville for another marathon that I did not see coming. I literally was told about it yesterday. That was Wednesday, and the marathon's on Sunday. So, solo trip to Knoxville. But one goal remains the same, sub 2:30 marathon. Even if it doesn't happen here, I have 8 more marathons to get it done. Busy, busy, busy year. And also check this out, guys. Oh, check this out. Yes, I didn't get my original goal of 140 miles this week, but 86 with a race tempo, with a race marathon pace. That is some dang good training right there. On tired legs, you can't ask for better training. Welcome to my humble abode. Got in last night, 11 p.m. Took off at 2. Got in at 11 here. Went to a local restaurant at 11 p.m. Got fish and chips. Apparently, it's not ideal to get fish in a landlocked state. Haven't paid for it yet. Maybe I will, though. Apparently, that's my thing. When I'm out of town, I get diarrhea. Do you think that's cool for marathons to be running on a stomach that is full of diarrhea? No, it's not. Anyway, got to go and pick up the bib at the expo. Just staying off my feet. Trying to let myself recover after those 60 miles that I did earlier this week. And then, yeah, hoping to PR, of course. Every single race that I line up for, PR in mind. Putting in a lot of work since Austin, 242 there. So I would think that I'd be able to get in the 230s at least. All right, putting this in the fridge. It's ready to go for tomorrow. And then, one for every hour, one of these gels. Keep my carbs up, keep my energy up. Have one of these alongside the oatmeal that I just made in the morning. Lots of carbs, easy and quick fuel. Ketone IQ before the race starts. Easy, simple. Lots of water. I'll have some caffeine in the morning, and then we'll be ready to go for PR. Keeping everything pretty much the same. Ryan Hall spoke today at the expo, and he said that expectations are gonna leave you disappointed, but my expectation of myself is greatness. I'm sure that he thought that he was going to be great too, because he set the American record for the half marathon and then still is the only American to run a sub 2:05 marathon. 2026 goal? I could do that. Second American ever. Let's freaking go. Oh, one big thing right before bed, creature of sleep. I take this every single night before bed. I'm going to take it again tonight. Make sure I'm ready and rested for tomorrow morning. All gas, no brakes. It's just pain. It's just pain. I'm gonna be on a flight home, and guess what? The only thing that would keep me from PRing and hitting my goals is pain. I'm gonna let pain, a feeling that comes and goes, dictate my life? No way. No way, Jose. Nothing left to do but to do it. Had the protein oatmeal. No spoon, all fingers. Ketone, all the stuff I normally take. Time to run a PR. Let's go!
Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave for the land?
An amazing athlete. So, you know, you'll see everything from a 5:30. I believe Jason's won marathons before with a 6-minute pace. It just, you know, depends on the course itself. For the half marathon, they're going to go a little bit faster because it's a shorter distance, and you know, so they're not trying to pace out over those 26 miles. So we're going to see some. And with these conditions, we may see some fast times today.
Well, right now they're running shorts. Some run with their shirt.
Such as?
But we think this is Truett Haynes.
Yes.
It looks like going the shirtless jeans look, but you know what? He is cruising along. It's what you feel comfortable in.
It's what you feel comfortable in. And we don't have a super close-up, but they look like real jeans. I was like, they could be like running leggings that look like jeans.
We're getting a closer look here. Bo, what do you think?
Well, I'm looking here too, and I'm noticing his bib, which is a black bib, which means that is a marathon.
That is a marathoner.
Running a marathon in jeans, Christy.
I've seen some crazy things over the years, so we'll see how he does.
Those are not jeggings, Bo.
No, okay.
Those are the real deal.
Those are the real
that
deal.
was a question.
That was the marathon, spanking me. So I think I ended up running like 27 miles. I got a little bit lost. I got a little lost right there. I really did. Such a silly, silly thing. So you know how like I was saying that our last video with the 242 Austin Marathon, my heart rate was an average of like 142. Today, an average of 169. It was a brutal course, lots of hills. And immediately once I started, I had no pop to my legs. I was like, oh, we're in trouble. I was like, I gotta earn every mile today, don't I? So, zone 4, 2 hours and 8 minutes. Zone 5, 40 minutes. Damn. Average 169, max of 184. Lots of hills. I was, like, Austin had a lot of hills too, but I don't know. I think it's probably just the miles on the legs. Me getting that the short notice. Don't like to make excuses. I'm just saying like exactly what happened. I think that's probably what it is. Because nothing really changed. I should be able to progress, but it's just when I didn't have the pop that I needed. Anyway, it's a good training run, if anything. Didn't quit, obviously. We got 27.05 miles in. Now I'm headed back to Utah. Got a flight at 2:30. It's like 11:30 right now, so I gotta go and grab lunch, get on a plane, plane, get on a plane, and get back home, and then back to business. But 3 marathons this month. Boston, I gotta rest up so that I can actually perform well, I think. Maybe that's the key there. A little bit of resty rest. Good lessons all around. It's never, any day you can run a marathon is a good day. My shoe ended up coming off. I took my shoe off at mile 25, ran the last mile with one super shoe. One regular foot, super foot. Was that a tad bit dramatic on my end? Well, it's just like it was coming off. My shoe was completely untied. I didn't want to stop and tie it. So annoying. Having to like bend down and then you're stopped and not moving when you have like, it was like a half mile left. But it came untied at like mile 25. And so I had to flex my toe up like this for it to try to stay on. But it's just annoying, dude. Just one of those days. Got done still, sub 3 hours. What more do you want from me? All right. The mission continues. Didn't get the marathon, the sub 2:30 done this time. Gonna keep going. It's a year-long goal. We're gonna have a little bit of this, a little bit of ebbs and flows. It's to be expected. We'll be back on the horse, man in the arena. See you in Utah.